Streaming tonight, streaming tonight. Here we go. Live from Thailand. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Ah, David. Hello. Ladies first in the house. Tick, tick, tick. Good day, Mark. How the devil are you? How is London? Well, Thailand is hot and humid and wet a little bit. A little bit of rain today. Hello, Mr. Egg. Welcome, Kai. Hello. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. So we are nearly all of us are here. Nearly all of us. We've got a few people. Look. Hello. There's Andrew Naylor. How are you? In Manchester. I would try and do a Manchester accent, but I can't. Sorry about that. You know me, I like to insult everybody, so fair's fair. I'll have to do me blurry impression. I bet people in Manchester are really pissed off with that. Oh, we got 19 degrees. Wow, that's a bit cool. I think we've got about 30 here, or maybe 32, something like that. But it's overcast and a bit rainy, and also quite nice, really, because it's a little bit of a breeze coming in there, so it's not too hot. Well, it is humid, but it's not hot, as it were. Humid hot. You know what I mean. You all know. So there we go. Welcome, everybody. It is Wednesday night. And what a day. What a day. Oh my goodness, what a day. Of course, if you're in the UK, it's only half a day. We're not there yet. But here we are up to 9:30 p.m. So we're nearly tomorrow, as it were. We're nearly into Thursday. So we do have a few plans. We've decided that we've now done all the stuff that we need to do. The driving license, the bank, the ID, everything else is all done. So we're still in Khon Kaen. However, we are planning a little trip to Udon Thani. So hopefully what we're going to do is we're going to have because we've had a busy 3 days, and also I like this hotel. I don't really want to leave, actually, to be fair. It's a really good hotel. But we are going to leave. We're going to leave on Thursday, and we're going to go to Udon Thani on Friday. So we'll have Friday, Saturday, and come back late on Sunday. Okay, and then we'll have a day in Khon Kaen again on Monday, and Tuesday we're going to go down to Pattaya as planned. We're going to stay down there for the rest of the week, meet up with a few people, hopefully do Kev's meet up on Wednesday, you know, the sort of thing that you do. We've got a few subscribers to meet, a few channel creators to meet. On the way through, either on the way there or on the way back, we've got to stop off at Bangkok. So we're going to try and do that, hopefully, and catch up with Justin, hopefully, and possibly catch up with Gogo as well. So 2 creators. Hello, Contango. Welcome. Hello, Rudy. Welcome. Good evening to you, or good afternoon to you, wherever you are. And hopefully tomorrow, hello, Brian. Well, welcome. She is here, by the way. She is here, but she's hiding over there in her usual spot on the lounge chair, on the what's it called, the chaise longue, the chaise longue. Yes, with her feet up, a chang in her hand. She got a chang, as normal. So that's nothing new. We haven't been out to the restaurant tonight. We went out with our good friends Jim and Chanya, and of course they're not watching this because they don't watch my live streams. But however, there probably is a first time for everything. So if you are watching, cheers, Jim. Thanks a lot, mate. He's the one that's helped me the last 3 days. Been really good and helped me basically with everything to do with all of the paperwork, the bank account, the driving license, everything like that. Now I'm going to tell you about that in a moment. I've got some news for you and a big update. Obviously, we play hide and seek. Yeah, there she is behind there. Yeah, she's here. Well, where would I be without her? I'll be in a hotel room on my own. Well, maybe not on my own, but I'll be in a hotel room. I can't tell you how lovely this hotel is. I look forward to coming back every time I go out. It's wonderful. I can recommend it highly. They're so polite as well. They open doors for you. They carry stuff around for you. Fair enough. You give them 20 baht, but hey, they don't have to do it. They can just do it for nothing. They'd be happy. But they are really good. And I must say, I am extremely impressed with this hotel and also the restaurant that we went to tonight. They employ disabled people. I was actually taken aback this morning. There was a young man, or was it yesterday? One of the two. There was a young man there who clearly had learning difficulties, and he was employed, gainfully employed, doing tasks in the restaurant area. So, and how you're probably saying, how do you know that? Well, I've got a mouth on me. I asked because there was a very nice manager. He spoke very good English, and I just have to say, excuse me, I don't want to be rude, but I am going to be. Is that young man? Does he have a handicap? And he said, yes, he does. I said, I am absolutely astounded and very pleased to say that I am so happy that you are employing people with a handicap. And he went, yes, we made every effort to do that in this hotel. So there you go, guys. Disabled people are looked after really well. And I'm not, this is the first time where I've noticed it, where somebody has been employed. Now, the other one was also in the restaurant. It was the one we went to with Jim and Chanya tonight. Now, I've not seen him there before, but he's a guy doing some waiting and in the kitchen area. So I presume he's doing some stuff there. He has Down syndrome. And I was actually had to walk by him, so I said hello. I was going to the toilet, and he said hello. No, I said Sawadee Cup, and he said Sawadee Cup too. So that was good. But yes, I didn't speak to anybody about him because Down syndrome is pretty obvious what that is. But there you go. So Thailand employment opportunities for disabilities, big up. That's what I say, big up. Because where we have problems in the UK of being employed, here in Thailand, accepted. So well done. That's really good. Yes, of course I can, Andrew. That'll be just send me a message and I'll tell you where it is. It's in Khon Kaen Green Hotel, and it's very, very lovely. And I can highly recommend it. It's 900 and how much is it? 980 bahts, I believe, for one night. But you get breakfast with that. It's a lovely room. Obviously, you'll have to wait for my video because I can't show you the. Well, you can see the bed. Bed's all right. So there we go. There's Andrew Dane saying hello, everyone. So if you haven't already said hello, can you just say hello? Because it would be rude not to. No problem. That's what we're here for. And of course, today has been. Oh look, there's Frank. Hello, hello, hello. Going down to Pattaya next week. Looking forward to that. It should be good. I'm going to go see Lynn and Kev and all my other friends that we have down there. Somebody asked me, why do I keep on going to see the same people? Because I like them. That's why. I don't go see people I don't like. So there we go. So that's fantastic. Oh, cheers, Andrew. Oh my God, Brian. We're very. Oh no, you're talking about Andrew Naylor, not me. Not me. I can say Brian's going all formal on me. Mr. calling me Sir soon. Sir Andrew. No, don't do that. Oh, and Mr. Alfie Bob, yes. Mustn't forget him. Mr. Alfie in Pattaya. Oh, that's going to be a blast, I reckon. I reckon that's going to be really funny. Oh my goodness. That's going to be worth making a video or even having a live stream like we did with Justin. Oh dear. Hello, Sue. There's a Sue. Man, but get yourself in the windmill. Oh dear me. We have the same grip about fashion. Why, what's that, mate? You just like wearing shorts and nice bright shirts. Oh, wonderful. So we've had a really good day. It was a long day. So we have, no, not Paul Guy at all. Whatever. Leave him alone. He's fine. He's our Viking. My Mrs. LOL. Fair enough. Good for the first 2 years. That's right. It is indeed. Thank you, Brian. Big up to you. What's the big news? Oh, come on, don't spoil it. I've got to build it up. But you all know that we went to the DMV, don't we? We went there Monday, and we asked a very nice lady if I could do my driving license. Now, obviously, she spoke very good English, and she said, "Let's have a look at the paperwork." And then she said, "Come back on Wednesday." Well, actually, she said, "Come back on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Up to you." That's what she actually said. So we said, all right, we'll come back on Wednesday. So because she doesn't work on Tuesday or Thursday. So we were there. We were there at 8:30 in the morning when they opened. And it was really chock-a-block with people anyway at that time of day. So she very kindly had a look at all the paperwork. And then she said, right, off you go, upstairs. Go and do some tests and things. So you have to go in and do the eye test, the colourblind test, and the emergency stop test, and then this very weird sort of perception depth thing. Don't tell me you failed. Well, I can't tell you, can I? Hello, pencil machine operator from Shanghai. Welcome. Now, so we did that, and the perception depth thing is 2 bars, and what you got to do is you got to move them so that they're level. So this is like, you imagine this is the bars. Where's my other finger gone? I've lost my, oh, there it is. I've lost my other finger. No, let's do it like that. Why is that one taller than the other? Oh, right. I've got no control over my fingers. Sorry. Anyway, just imagine that they're going like this. They're going forward and back. And you've got to try and line them up so that they're level. And you have a little controller that you go backwards and forwards. Basically, you've got to line them up. You've got to be within one line of correct. So it's no good having it like that, because that clearly is wrong. But if it's slightly off, so it's like that, then it's okay. Anyway, past that, that's fine. Choose a colour, you point to a colour, red, yellow, green, perfect. you do a little thing with you put your chin on this thing, and then they do a colour, but you can only see it at the sides of your eyes. So it's like perception, what do they call it? A peripheral vision thing. So you say the colour, whatever colour it is, so they put up. Done all that, and then they do the braking test, which is where you put your foot on the accelerator, and you have to brake when the red light comes on, and there's a bar of green lights to go up, and you've got to get it below 5, or that's the optimum. But even if you don't do that, it's okay. But if it goes into the red, then you fail. And with all of this, you only get one chance. They gave him the complete test. Yes, they did. But, let me just explain why they did that, all right, as well, because you'll understand that they actually made a huge effort. They really did. They could have said at the very beginning, no. They could have said, go away, no. But they didn't. They were actually quite accommodating with everything. And I'm not being paid to say this. This is actually my opinion. And I'm saying it because I think that they've made huge allowances. And I'll tell you why I'm happy and why I'm so overjoyed about this in a moment, because it is actually really exciting for me, not for you, but exciting for me. Anyway, so that was the testing, and then you have to go and listen to this video, which was okay, it's fine, no problem. So they come down from there and back downstairs. This is the extra bit that people don't normally do unless they've they haven't done a driving course before. So obviously, if you're normal Farang, then you wouldn't normally do this, but they did for me because of my my disability and all that. Now this is where I'm saying that they've made allowances, because they could have said no. So the lady comes she says, have you got your car? Yes, it's outside. So they get the lady comes in my car, and I put my seatbelt on, and I wait. I think, oh, well, she's not going to put her seatbelt on, so I just sort of hinted. I wasn't being rude or anything. I just sort of showed my seatbelt. I said, I didn't say anything. I just pointed to it. Oh yes, okay, no problem. I forgot. So she put her seatbelt on. I wasn't being rude about it, but it is the law, and if we're going to do things properly, then let's get it right from the start. Anyway, she said, right, pull away. So I pulled away down the road, turn left. Okay, turn left, no problem. Down the road, right, pull in here and do a reverse park, parallel park, whatever they call that. So we went into the curb, the regulation, 6 inches from the curb, keep it straight. And then she said, right, off you go. So turn left, down the road. Where do you want me to go? Straight on. So we go straight on, down the road. We ended up going all the way round, and we came back into the DMV. She said, pull it over there. And guess what? It was a blue bay. It was a blue badge bay. I went, oh, okay. She said, yes, you can park here. And I was thinking, oh, okay, that's really useful. Thank you. So we went back into the office, saw the first lady who'd done all the extra paperwork, very kindly finished it off while we were driving round, and they had a little conflab. She said, go over there and wait for a few minutes. They called me back over. They said, go into cubicle number 4, I think it was, or 6, have your photo taken. And I can honestly say I really enjoyed it. Thai driving license. Okay, Thai driving license. That is it. Done it. So there we go. And now you haven't heard the best bit, and why I'm absolutely ecstatic. Yes, that's right, it passed. Now, the reason why I'm ecstatic is that this lady, who I apologise because, and I'll tell you another thing, she's going to be watching the channel, some of the videos. She's going to be watching those. So hello, Sawadika, thank you very much. But she said, here's an extra bonus that you can have for free, and it might help you out. Guess what? It's a blue badge parking permit. I've got a parking permit. That means I can park in any of the blue badge bays in Thailand. Now, is that useful or what? I think that's absolutely marvellous. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I tell you what, I said to Jim, I said, you know, this is brilliant. Getting this is brilliant, but this is even better. I really I could not believe it that they gave that, and I didn't ask for it. I really didn't ask for it. I didn't even know they had one when they volunteered to give me that. So obviously that's registered to me. That's mine. It's got a number on it. So I'm gonna get that laminated for my cars, so I can now officially park in blue badge bays. That means it's going to make my life a lot easier when we go out shopping or go to anywhere where there's a blue badge bay. Because I do feel guilty that when they say, you know, you have to have a wheelchair or have a badge. It's like, well, I haven't got either really. But there you go. You will pay 300 baht a day to be my personal driver. Okay, fair enough. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. See, that's yeah. And I'm telling you this because I want to encourage you that the system is there, and if you go along with the system, then and you're honest about it. You know, I was up front with what I can do. I was up front with my ability. They saw that. They took it on face value, and they assessed the situation based on what I said and what I could do. And, you know, I mean, let's face it, I passed the test. My score for the braking was below 5. So, you know, that's pretty good. Don't forget to leave it. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just fantastic. And hello to Frank. How are you? Oh yeah, PMO. We're already looking at cars, so don't get me started on that one, for goodness sake. Oh my God, you'll pick it up in December. Oh God. But no, guys, I know I keep on about this, but if it hadn't been for Jim, I really, you know, I can't express my thanks to him, and this is the reason why we took him him and his wife out tonight for a lovely meal down in Bupen restaurant. It's just, I cannot, if I'd have done that on my own, it would have failed. It really would. There was lots of things that he did and his wife did that really pushed it along. There was lots of advice and things like this. So really, thanks to Jim. And thanks to the lady at the DMV, because without her and her sort of, what's the word, sort of faith in me, then she could have easily said no. And I think that if you are disabled, you do have to fight that. It is for 2 years though, Pennsylvania, as you know, operator. Is a car? No, it's not. You have to do separate ones for Anne. Now, what the funny thing was on Monday, she said, I told you that yesterday, but I told the other people who probably didn't hear it. She said to me, you're applying for a driving license for a car, but do you want a bike license as well? It's like, you don't want one, do you? I said, no, I don't want a bike license. I'm fine with a car. It's fine. I'm not going to ride a bike. I'll fall off. So, you know, I am perfectly happy with what I got. Now, what I'm trying to say is for for the people there with disabilities, don't let it put you off, because there are hurdles, but you can overcome them. And if you go along with the system and be honest and upfront with everything, it works. It really does. It really, and Thailand, has just proven that fact. So thank you for everything, because I'm a pig in mud, as they say. But she did say on the way out, she did say that this license is for 2 years. Don't let it expire. That's what she said. Don't let it expire. Make sure you renew it before time, because you're back to square one with all this hassle and doing everything from the beginning again. And that includes medical, proof of ID, all the passport stuff, the visa stuff. So, and I'm not saying the renewal's easy, but it's easier, put it that way. So there we go. So we are now official, and we can park in Blue Badge Bays. And I paid 200 bahts for my license, which I think is a bargain. I think that's a real bargain. Now, what I will say is, we're going to get the haters and the trolls coming in there saying, "Oh, you've done this, blah blah blah." It's a great honour to have this done in 3.5 hours, because I'll tell you how I know it's an honour. I went home and I was showing the family showing them this, and they were going, "Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful." And then one of the English speakers said, "Oh, you realise that for the Thai person, that they took 2 days to do it." So I think that I am privileged, and I'm very honoured that they did it so quick, because it could have been 2 or 3 days. So there we go. The visa was the one that I told you about in my preliminary live streams. I got my tourist multi-entry tourist visa, which I paid £100 for. You have to prove that you have 5,000 in the bank, and you can multi-entry for up to 60 days. All right. So the ID part of it was having proof. I had to go to immigration, present my visa and my wife's blue book and my passport and everything else, and then the immigration department gave me a document, which was the evidence that I'm here, not in a hotel or whatever. It's something where you have to prove where you are. So all in all, that's what was used for evidence. So your passport, copy of passport, your immigration status, visa, blah blah blah, your driving license, your IDP, what else was it? And the medical, you have to have a medical. So Kevin Thailand's done videos about that with the medical, where you walk in and you ask for the medical for driving license. Usually the doctor's there. In my case, the doctor was behind the counter and got me to do some stuff. And then we went in the back room, and she did some height, weight, blood pressure, all of that. So that was the official document. And that's all you need, really. And you take that down to the DMV, obviously with your actual documents. So you copy them, and then you take the actual documents down there, and obviously have to wait in line for the process. But if you are able-bodied, then it's a little bit easier. I know that other people have done videos about that, so I'm probably not the person to talk about that. But there you go, guys. So success. Yes, and I am so pleased. It really was it was worth it in the end. And to discover, they say that Thailand, land of smiles. Um, it's true. It really is, and being helpful is part of that. So yeah, and even to the point of other um, applicants in the room, they were really helpful too. So while we were doing the tests and that, the lady was talking Thai, and one of the participants was translating it for me, so I could understand what she was saying, which I thought was quite nice. And then later on, there was something else where one of the other people was telling me how to do this particular eye test thing. They said, "Oh, you put your nose on there and look ahead," in sort of broken English, but I understood what they were saying. And you have the lights on either side of you, so you're looking straight ahead, and you have green or red or yellow. So there we go. Fantastic. And I'm knackered. I went to Nong Wen after that, after lunch, and said a little prayer for a prayer of thanks, because I thought, wow, I think I need to offer a prayer. So that was good. And actually, I discovered something else, which I'm probably going to have to um, leave it from my video when I get back home. But I know I want to share it with you, because I've been going to Tonkin for about 3.5 years, and Nong Wen is the big temple, 7 stories high. Been going there for nearly 3 years, every so often, and I never knew this until today. But they've got a disabled ramp round the back. I didn't know. I've been going up the steps at the front. I've been going up there for 3 years. They got a flipping ramp round the back. Oh dear, that's really funny. I just couldn't believe it. I even parked round the back as well, and it's a great ramp. It's if you're in a wheelchair, then it will be the right angle for you. Um, but I thought, wow, after all this time, I've discovered something new about a place that I never knew had it. So we were in there. It was quite nice in there. The monk gave us a blessing. Obviously, we did the usual. You've seen my videos. You know what we do there. You pay a donation, and you have this box of goodies. They put them into plastic boxes now, which is quite handy. They used to be in like cardboard boxes, I'm sure, but they're little plastic boxes with all sort of goodies that they need. And then you have the bunch of flowers and the candle and the incense sticks. And then you go over to the Buddha, and you offer your prayer, and then you offer your items. And then you go to the other place, which you know about, is where the monk is sitting, and he does a chanting thing, which he does, and then he gives you the water flicking on your head as a blessing. So I enjoyed that. It was really good. You hope I don't have to do the same? No, a renewal is a lot easier, apparently, which is why she said to me, don't let it run out. That was her last word to me, was don't let it run out. I learn something every day. I do indeed. And I'm astounded, because I think it's brilliant. I really do. So some of this information, don't forget, some of this information you're not going to get any other channel. All right. So just bear that in mind when you're listening to me yeah, all of that. And you think, oh, he's talking a lot of crap. Just remember where you heard it. You heard it here first. So there we go. We've got a few new people who are Thai watching my channel. So Adhika, welcome. Thank you for coming. You think you're coming here 3 months before expiry? I don't know exactly when, but in 2 years, I should be here. I should be already here. Do you mean to say that there are other channels about Thailand? No, there aren't. There's only mine. If you listen to Quintin TV, then most of them are gone, aren't they? There's 4 at least that have gone. I used to watch some of those. I don't know where they've gone, but they are. Yeah, but there you go. So, excellent. Excellent news. So, what's news today then, guys? What we got to say about? What we got to talk about today? Oh, the embarrassing thing for me was that I hadn't realised that my IDP was expired. She could have said no. She could have said no about that. In fact, the lady was the one that saw it. I hadn't seen it. She said, "Oh look, this is expired. It's 1 year. You only get 1 year on your IDP. So be careful about that. Be careful. Just check your IDP before you come, because it's not worth the effort of going down to the post office and getting it renewed. It's only a fiver, isn't it? I mean, let's face it. Not gonna rob the bank. So there we go. I've got me little pouch. I'm happy as a pig in muck, as Jim says. So. Oh my goodness. And oh, sorry, David, I didn't see that question. And when you drive around, yes, you do. I leave this in the car. I leave this in the car with the rental agreement for the hire car. I keep my passport on me because you should. I know there's some argument about whether you should have the copy of it or whether you should have the original. I can't be asked with all that hassle. I'll just have the original. So I know you can copy it and put it in the hotel safe. But if you're in the middle of nowhere and you say to the policeman, it's in the safe in the hotel, you're probably going to get a ticket. You should wonder, might be worth it, David, if you have maybe physically changed as you have, it can change your features a little bit. Sorry I missed it yesterday at the hospital. Did you get? Yes, Frank, we did. Yes, Frank, eventually we went down after lunch or before lunch or whenever it was, and we went down to Tukkum. Oh yeah, it was 11 o'clock, of course it was. It was just before lunch. And she sort of looked at me as if to say, well, who are you? Like, what do you want? And she said, oh, we want our phone back. She went searching for it, like in the safe. And then she took it out the counter. She put it on display. I thought, I saw it and I made a mental note of it because I thought it was really weird. That is like, why put it on display? It's a customer phone. So I thought they were gonna, if we didn't go back, they were gonna sell it, maybe. Because S5 is quite good. So Dad is very, very happy. Did anyone fail? I don't know. I don't know for sure if anybody failed because AI wasn't really looking that well, and they were talking in Thai, so I didn't really understand what was going on. But But there's a few people that they had their forms and they were given their forms and they were told to go out. So I don't know if they passed or failed. I mean, the most of the people that I saw doing the tests, they were all okay. There was only one person that went into the red, and then they let him do it again. Probably because his foot slipped off the pedal. I don't know for sure. But yes, but you have to keep it down below the halfway mark, which is about 5 unofficially. But you can go up to the top of the green, but you can't go into the red. And the eye thing is quite interesting because it's a circle with little dots on it, all different sizes and all different colours. However, if you go up to it, there's actually blue and brown as well. So you can be very careful. They normally point to the yellow, green, or yellow, green, or red. However, just be careful because they could point to the blue, unless that's designed in a sort of a special way, so it makes your eyes go a bit weird. Maybe that's why. But they seem to be doing yellow, green, and red only. I got all mine right, so that was quite good. And it's not close up. It's quite a long way away. It's like maybe 10 foot, 15 foot, and it isn't a huge circle. But that's the colourblind test. So if you are colourblind, then you're going to have a bit of a problem with that. Yeah, so it's red, green, blue. Funny enough, I've seen those colours before somewhere. Where have I seen them? On the road. Oh yeah, the traffic lights. It's quite funny, really. But it was quite enjoyable. If you haven't done them, yeah. And I tell you what, the good thing was when the new batch of people came in. So I was in a batch of people. The lady sort of explained, and then she went out of the room, and you had time to practice, so you could have a go at it, just to make sure you were okay with it. So like I did the brake test, and I got below 5 every time I did it. So that's a pretty good reaction. And I was using my right foot, so boom, 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 and that's done. And of course the circle thing is when I noticed the other colours, because I went up close to it to have a look. What's that about shirts? I was late, and I know you've got your lesson, and well done. Thank you, Frank. Yes, and also don't forget, Frank, my blue parking pad, my blue parking pad. You guys might think I'm a bit over the top with that, but I cannot tell you that's gonna really make my life a lot easier parking places, because I find it very difficult to find a parking place which is near to somewhere. Usually there's a blue batch place nearby. It's just amazing. Yeah, don't look at my shirts when you're doing your colour test. Oh, you want to know if you have a full license? Do you have to reset? What if you've got a Thai driving license? No, you don't have to reset the test. You can renew it. For a Farang, you're going to have to provide some paperwork, obviously, but it's nowhere as near as long time and involved. So it's basically you're renewing it because it hasn't run out, as it were. So you haven't got to You haven't got to start again from scratch. Sell it on eBay. Problem with that is it's numbered. It's got a registered number, and the number is to me, so they will know that if who is using it. It's likely in the UK. Did you know in the UK that the number has your birthday and your sex, so male or female? So if you look at a badge in a car and you say to yourself, "Oh, that's a lady," for example, who looks about 70, right? And on the badge, it's a male, and it's age of 21, or that's for example, you'll know that person using the badge incorrectly. Not many people know that about those badges, the actual code number. And it's X and Y, so you know X and Y, male and female. If it expires, it is a little bit more difficult, yes. You have to start again, David. So basically for me, it would not be advisable for me to have to do all of that again, because they would probably be less likely to be as amenable, I would say, because I've let it run out. It's my own fault. So if it's your own fault, then who else you got to blame? So I'm going to try and keep it in date, because as I say, I think that in 2 years' time I should be here, so it won't be difficult. And the DMV is only down the road. It's not very far. So that's the plan. I hope that's been helpful for you as well, because and encouraging, because I think that people do get a bit confused. They get confused with everything that they hear, and some of it that I hear is not right. So we can sort of get the right information out there. And certainly if you do have physical issues and you're coming with a proper driving license, then have a go. You might be lucky, like I was. And I can't talk for other areas, but I can talk for Ken. I have had a really good experience here. And of course, with Jim's help, can I run a tuk-tuk service? I did notice on the back of the license there was a picture of a minibus. I presume that's one of those high-ace buses that you see on the roads, or used to see, the high-ace bus. I could probably drive one of those. I think I am restricted to just cars. And of course, if you're running a tuk-tuk, then that is a restricted employment anyway, as far as I'm aware. Off the top of my head, as you know, I often talk off the top of my head. But there you go. So you won't get half of this information from anybody else. My wife is over there. I'm waiting for my computer thing to download the camera files before I move my laptop, because I don't. Last night I did it. I moved it and it sort of buggered up the transfer. So I don't really want to move the laptop yet. Right towards bus. We know what, Brian, I actually thought about getting one of those buses, those highest buses, because the amount of times I carry about 85 kids in it, and they're all stuffed in the back of the car, cramped in the back of a Toyota Vios. It's like, what? Maybe I need a bigger a bigger car, but I could never hire one. They're about 800 quid. Have I tied up? No, she's there. I'll show you in a minute. She might even come over. Tad! Hello, darling. Come and say hello. They asking you where you are. Oh look, there she is. Hello.
Hello, สวัสดีค่ะ
Oh. Darling, you know today I have driving license. You know that? Yeah. Oh, where's she gone now? Huh? Yeah. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. No. So you have to wait for the video. Yeah. That would be you trying to distract me from my job. Yeah. Okay, well there you go.
Now?
What? Oh look, she's in bed. What's the aircon then? What's the aircon? 24. It's on 24. What aircon do you have? What aircon do you have it on when you're in Thailand? Huh? Hi, Tad. David. Hello, David. Now? It's not now. You. So, oh, you pulled all the bed out. Is it just me, or do you hate that too? Just pulled out all the bed from the bottom of the duvet at the bottom of the bed. So now it just flops around the bed. So what'll happen is in the middle of the night she'll just pull it all off me and I'll have no duvet again. At least if it was plugged in, at least I'd have half a duvet. Today, well done. What were you driving with? Yeah, I had IDP and my UK license. But the problem was that the lady discovered it was out of date. So that was my bad. I was actually in the wrong. But luckily it went through. How much on a car? Well, we're looking at a car. It was about between 500,000 and 700,000. But I'll probably do that on payments. I don't need a duvet. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm not the one that's cold. Yeah, all right, Rosie. Stop siding with her. I mean, I must say, I really hate that. I mean, there's no duvet in the bottom of the bed now. And all this sheet, right, has come out of the bed. Why do you pull this out? Yeah, do it on your side, not on my side. No, not duvet.
Now?
Now?
You guys did that?
Yes, I have duvet.
Ah.
My bed, right? Okay. Man. Whatever. Yep, look at my shirt. There you go. It's the same shirt I've worn for the last 3 days. I only wear it 1 hour a day, so it's not dirty. Possession is nice. Points on the law. Oh, okay, Rudy. Fair enough. Well, I'm going to have a really, really horrible night tonight, I think. No duvet for me. Oh, the other thing, I've been quite impressed with this rig. Has it stopped downloading? No, it hasn't stopped downloading yet. But I've been quite impressed with this rig. the rig that, if you're on Facebook, then you would have seen the picture. But the G5 with the audio recorder and the Wi-Fi mic. I have yet to listen to that audio, but I know that from previous experience, it's always been quite good. So I shall sync it up in post when I make the videos, but it does really work quite well. I do have the other one with Xeon, but I've just managed to put it all back together and charge the batteries up. Hug my oh my blue pad. I want to get it laminated before I ruin it. Get this laminated because it's actually a sticker. So you're supposed to stick it in the car, actually on the window. But I'm gonna get it laminated. So I can take it with me when I go home and then bring it back. By the way, if you want to hire it, let me know. Not that I would do that. You're hot bloody anyway. I am indeed. I'm actually quite warm now, even though we got the aircon, and the room is reasonable. I have to say some of the places that we've been today have been really muggy. Simone? What? Simone? What? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who's that? Meow? Meow? Oh, Meow, Bangkok. That's Meow, Bangkok. Somebody cup. Meow. Somebody cup, Meow. It's alright, it'll piss her off. I think you did that deliberately. Oh, I'm so antagonistic. Anyway, so how are we doing for time? Oh, look, my God, where does the time go? That's nearly an hour we've done. Some of you may have got bored and disappeared. I've no idea how many are watching. I just thought I'd share you this message that I had on my phone. Yet another unprovoked email from Mr. Troll, who claims that he's not a troll, but I am. And this has been going on for months. I'm not going to tell you who it is because basically there's an ongoing investigation, and hopefully later on when we pop to Udon, I'm going to be seeing somebody up there as well to start one in Thailand because I'm actually fed up with it. But before I left the UK, there was several emails. I have not responded to anything that he has sent, whether it's phone calls, 6 phone calls from him, from Thailand, 11 text messages, all on the same day, all abusive. He lives up in the north of Thailand, I'm not going to tell you where. He comes from Cairns in Australia, I know that much. But his latest message from me before I left was, don't bother coming to Thailand because we're going to find you and come and give you a good kicking. So the latest thing that I had from this person, if I can find it. Where are we? Oh, God. Yeah, apparently there's a bus driver from Cairns. So, considering that he's already told me that he's going to come down and find me, he doesn't know who he is though, Tia. I'm not naming names, so it's not really. He doesn't, and if you listen to what I got to say, it's obviously clearly that he doesn't watch my videos, or he doesn't watch any of the live streams. So if he did, then he'd know where I am. But as soon as you move here, let me know, okay? My workers so want to meet you, see you. Don't know why you did set them. I've no idea. It's really poor English. And really, he should really go and do some English lessons. Then he accuses me of doing stuff to Thai people, such as touching people's heads or pointing feet at them, which obviously is a little bit naughty in Thai culture. But his last message was he's going to come and give me a good kicking. And unfortunately, because I'm going to Udon, it's a little bit close to where he lives. It's not Udon, by the way, just in case you're wondering. So, and I'm not scared. Before anybody says, "Oh, you're like saying this because you're scared," I don't really give a shit about him, to be fair. But he just does not seem to want to take the hint and stop. Make a good video though if he does come, because he'll be on video trying to give me a good kicking. Are you sure? Yes, I am, Frank. He's been positively identified several times. He even has 2 channels that he's been trolling me and sending me messages. He's got people to ring me. I've had 2 phone calls from Singapore. These are clearly people that he's persuaded to phone me up all hours of day and night. So my phone rings. They're different numbers, by the way. But I don't know anybody in Singapore. His number is he's called me from obviously 6+ times, 2 in July, and basically it keeps on going. So sooner or later I'm going to out him. You're quite right, Frank. But whilst the ongoing investigations are happening, I can't really sort of say too much. And by the way, I have not identified him in any way. There's no way that you'll know who he is or where he is, because I haven't said anything like that. If I wanted to identify him, I would. But I just want him to stop. If he is watching this, which I doubt it, because clearly he would know that I'm already here. Then stop, because it's not funny, it's not clever, and the police are involved. So that's why I wanted to say it, because just in case he's thinking that he can do all this and get away with it, he can't. And it's going to be involving the Thai police as well. And because you live in Thailand and allegedly you have a work permit, so just be careful, mate, because when you start chucking stones in a glass house, it's probably not the best thing to do. And I do apologise to all of my regulars for bringing this up, but it does annoy me. The fact is that he just will not stop. And I haven't responded to any of the messages or any of the emails or anything at all, yet he continues to send these messages. He even sent some screenshots the other day, screenshots of messages that he'd left on YouTube channels. So clearly there's something wrong with him, and I have no idea what I've done. I really have no idea. So again, I apologise to all the regulars. That was just a message for him, just in case he is watching it. So please stop. And there we are. Good. That's moving on. Moving on. Time for a beer. Guess the beer. Anybody guess the beer? That's easy. That's easy one, that. Easy question. starter for 10. Anybody want to answer? You've all probably gone off and got bored. Never mind. We have that habit. Notice I did that at the very end, so if people have got bored, then they haven't missed much. Oh dear. I wonder, guys, if he actually knows I'm a 7th Dan in karate. I wonder if he knows that, and even in my poor state of health, I think I could probably defend myself. Not that I'd probably want to video it, get some conversation. That'd be good. Maybe I can sue him. Yeah, he give me a belt round the head, and I can sue him for damages. That'd be good. Well, you know what they say, bring it in this hand and take it in that hand. Karma is a bitch. Never bought. Only alcohol for weekdays. Oh. Yeah, but I'm on holiday, Kai, so I can do what I like. Beer o'clock. It's beer o'clock every hour, except not for me. Only when I get back here. We stopped at the 7 down the road, but actually it worked out cheaper than the hotel. Only a little bit, but it was still cheaper. So there we go. It's fantastic. Fantastic. So plans tomorrow, gonna have a nice quiet day, a little bit of a rest, catch up with the washing, ironing, and then I've got a few people to contact. I don't know if they're watching this, but they might be. But I got a few people to email, and then Friday, gonna go to udon. What have I missed? Gonna crack heads. Watch the video, Colonel Bells. It'll be good. I think make a good video, that, wouldn't it? Can't wait for it. Oh dear, I haven't had a good fight for ages. That sounded really bad, didn't it? Sounded really bad. I've never had a fight. Never. Only at school when I was about 10. And that was my best mate. Oh dear God. Oh, it's crazy. What are people going to think? The trolls are going to love it. Oh. I hope I haven't done what I just thought I did. No, I'm alright. You've never lost a fight. Why does anybody know why it takes forever to down? Oh, you swine. It has. It's just done what I thought it did. Copying the file from my GoPro. Never won a fight, never had a fight. That's a bummer. 38 baht? What for? I've got a big one. Miss Ed. Oh my God, there we go. Innuendo. Innuendo. I got a big bottle. You beat yourself up, win and lose, same time. Oh dear me. Small bottle. Now we got the big ones. I got a big one, as you know. I got a big one. It's you know what? That's the brown bottle. How many? Yeah, there's probably two brands of brown bottle. Beer. Yeah, beer. Here's your beer. Is it beer? Yeah, it's labelled as a beer. Thai beer. 58 baht. How much beer, darling? 63 baht, guys and gals. 63 baht. The price of inflation. And that's really annoying because it was right at the end. I wonder if it's still there. Is it still there? No, it's gone. My GoPro camera. It's because I got a very loose connection on my cable. And it is the one that came with the camera as well, which is like, wow. Right, let's try that again. So hopefully it'll be very quick because it's already copied loads. Day 9. Yeah, we're just copying day 9. Right, so don't copy, leave this file. Done. Oh, I should have pressed. Don't forget to tick the box. Right, hopefully it will go right the way through to the end. It won't copy the ones already done. How much beer can a bear bear? How much? Oh my God, cheap. God, Rudy. Cheap. As cheap, Charlie, buy a 12-pack at Tesco. Well, there you go. They always say, Frank, it's up in one hand and out in the other. So that's probably a good description, isn't it? Yeah. Exactly. Sinista, hello. Hi, Todd. Todd. Hello.
Hello, Sawadee.
She's in bed. 6 for you, 6 for me. Yeah, Cheap Charlie, 12-pack, Kai. Yeah, what beer is it? Had any mango? I've not had time for any mango yet, Brian. I'm missing the mango. We nearly stopped for pick up some what's it called? Durian. Nearly stopped. Tad, Swayma. Sinistra say. Swayma. She's not listening. Tad. Sinistra, tell you, Swayma. Swayma. You.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Korean, no, not Korean. Durian. Yeah. Durian is expensive now. What happened? I don't know. We didn't buy it, but it was there. It was about 100 baht for a small bit. She said, we're gonna bring this back to the hotel and she's gonna eat it on camera. And I said, there's no way we're having that shit in this hotel room, smelling like it does. So there we go. Liking Korean, yeah, Korean ice cream. Yeah, we're gonna buy that on the side of the road. It was Korean ice cream. No, it wasn't. It was durian. Time for another beer. I don't blame you, Frank. No, they don't. And I don't either. So, oh God, Ian. Open the door and let them in. Durian is horrible. Is there a fine? There probably is. Oh, for me. Oh, thanks, Frank. Yes. Good idea. Have another beer. Oh. Don't forget, if you want to send me a beer, you can always do a super chat. Probably get the trolls on about that as well. Oh, is he begging again? Oh, God, shut up. Go away. Get a life. But if you want to buy me a beer, you can. They're only 68 baht, or whatever it was, 50. How much? How much beer? 63 baht. So if you send me send me about 20 quid, I can get at least 2 beers. Only joking. The exchange rate's gone right the way down. It was about 41 today. Not that I did any money change today, but yeah, about 41. £20 would buy me 50 beers. Would it really? Well, that's pretty good. That will keep me on for at least 50 days. 1 beer a day. And why not? 1 beer a day keeps the doctor away. I think if we brought Durian into this hotel, because there's a doorman and there's reception and then there's people wandering around, I think they would probably smell it. No, I don't think they. It is actually quite a posh hotel. There are people opening doors for you. £1 would buy 1 beer. Possibly not. Not for 68, because it's only 40 baht to a pound. So basically, maybe nearly £1.50-ish for 1 beer, roughly, give or take. Small bottle, yeah, small bottle, yeah. All right, I'll give you that. 42 baht small bottle. So if I could have 50 small bottles. Hey! Now, what am I on about? Hang on. £1, 20 quid. No, it's only 20 bottles. Yeah, because it'd be £1 a time, wouldn't it? So I get 20 small bottles for 20 quid. Oh, well, better than nothing. I'd have to drink 2 small bottles then, wouldn't I? Not that I'm an alcoholic or anything. I think I go home and I get sober at home. Tired of beer. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice bit of. I haven't had any Thai whiskey. I don't drink it. I like Regency, but too expensive. You'll post a mango to me. Okay, fair enough. Ah, well, there you go. See, Kern. See, it's a pretty good place. Well done. Don't drink all of them on the same day, no, because I think 20 beers, a bit too much. What? You have no more beer? Oh, I've got another beer. Now? Whoa, who was that? Oh, it was her. Now she's doing the open the bottle on the door thing. What do you call that? The door lock thing. Hello, Smiler. No more beer. No, we're okay, Rudy. She's got this one, two big ones. Should be going to sleep very soon. She'll have two of those and then she'll be asleep. Be fine. They don't really drink that much. I don't enjoy the beer. I don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? I'll rephrase that. I don't rephrase that. I don't like drinking lots of this beer. It doesn't really do anything for me. I enjoy a nice beer. Nice beer, tastes nice. Finish. That's it. Done. But if I have like 2 or 3 of these, well, it's just like, ugh. What? Cool rat? Why are you talking about cool rat? You'll be under the table and no, I won't. It'd be a lot more than 1 or 2 of these. Not that I'm alcoholic at all, because I'm not. Anyway, why are we talking about being alcoholic? That was a bit of a wrong subject, really. I look forward to the mango. Maybe I'll get some mango one day. Yes, Ryan, I know. Smiler. Yes, I remember. Number 2, Sab. When I began this nonsense, you're probably right about that, mate. Oh, I have to be honest with you guys, that some days I think with all of this, stuff I've been on about, the trolling and all of that, and nasty comments that you get from idiots, there's only so much that you can ignore. You still have to read the effing things. You got to read them to find out if they're proper or not. And unfortunately, you think, oh my God, here we go again. So really, you're right. Sometimes I wake up and I think, why am I still doing this thing? Because I said to Jim tonight, I said sometimes I'm woken up and I've said to myself, that's it, I'm going to pack it in because I'm fed up with it. It's like, not fed up with it, but fed up with the abuse that you get. And then I remember all of the reasonable, decent people that support me and that are here, like talking on live streams and things like this. And I remember them, and I think, why should they win? Why should they win? I mean, somebody posted on there a comment, only 89 views, give it up. I mean, as if you're going to read that and go, oh yeah, 89, oh, I'll give it up tomorrow then, and then delete your channel. Who in their right mind is going to listen to a moron and then do what they say? Nobody. So, no panic. I have these thoughts and then I think, no. So there we go. All the reasonable people out there, you're why we're still here. And I often wonder, we're doing these live streams every day, yet we still get between, like 17 and 25, maybe 30 viewers at any one time, like now. And there's like over 100 plus by the end of the day. So somebody must like it, and you keep on coming back, and you're here every day. It's like, wow. I mean, if you weren't here every day, then I'd be talking myself. But I'm glad you brought that up, because that's a very, very interesting subject. Did I enjoy staying at Aqua? Yes, I did. And I couldn't tell you whether it was A or B, but if you go into the main gate, we were on the left upstairs. So if that's A or B, I don't know. I've not heard. No, I don't know Kai, and I'm not really that bothered about Mr. Troll. In fact, I'm not even bothered about any of them. It's just that when they don't stop and they get a bit personal, and they are quite close to where we are now, it gets a bit strange and a bit worrying. And it's a bit even more worrying that he's going to get his workers. He's going to get his workers to sort me out. It's like, oh god. He thinks he's a blinking busybody bee. He's got loads of workers. Oh, okay. So it was B then. So you go in the main gate and it's on the left. Because we parked down below. I can't remember the flat number. I know it was up on it was up on 3 or 4, or maybe it was on 2. I can't remember. It was somewhere up there. It's quite high up. Nice apartment as well. Can't say the neighbours were very friendly though. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they are mindless morons, Frank. Mindless morons with a low IQ and no sense, and they can't spell. Not that I can spell, but if you read that comment, then you know what I mean. What I'm on about. It looks like it's been written by an illiterate idiot. No offence to anybody that has any dyslexia or anything like that, but you know, it's just some people just do my head in. The iRovers. Ah. Yeah. And I mean, I wouldn't mind, Frank, actually, of all of this, if I knew what I did. If I'd done something to warrant this abuse, and the fact that he claims that I'm trolling him when I haven't even responded, and he's still sending messages. This is what gets me. Let's go to a happy place. I didn't bring it up, Brody. I didn't bring it up. But since it was mentioned, and we were talking about obviously the good and bad things, and the fact that we have a load of good people here. We have a load of good people, and the thing is that you keep on coming back, and I don't know why. You must obviously find it very, very entertaining. Very good, Kern. I love that. Maybe I'll nick it. Maybe I'll nick it in my t-shirt collection. But there you go. So don't forget, you can always, if you don't want a super chat, then you can buy yourself a nice t-shirt. Loads of t-shirts. Yeah, it annoys the weirdos. Well, to be fair, I've watched a load of videos and some of them are a bit debatable. So there we go. Fantastic. Look at that, guys. We're on 1 hour 29 minutes. That's 1 hour 30 for a live stream that I said would probably only last about an hour. I thought nobody will watch it longer than an hour, so we'll do an hour a day. By the way, an hour a day keeps your doctor away. Upcoming plans. Where have you been, Smiler? We just discussed it for the last hour and a half. Tell you what, watch the replay. You'll know as much as I do. But briefly, in case there are other people that haven't seen it, but we're going to go Udon Thani Yes, David. I've heard that too. In fact, I'm going to teach you a nice Thai phrase in a minute. Just remind me. So udon thani for a couple of days, then we're going to come back. We're going down to Pattaya for the rest of the week, and then we're going to come back and do things like Ayutthaya, Bangkok, and that sort of thing, and then head back up to Khon Kaen for the last few days, because I go back on the 10th of September. You've been working. Oh. Well, you know what, mate? Some people have to, and some people have to do this. No offence, none taken. Yeah, but you work and then you play. That's right, isn't it, Ryan? You work and then you play. And I've done my work. I'm going to do some playing. Why is that? Udon, and you get hungry. Am I getting tipsy? Oh my God, I doubt it very much. Long way to go, mate. At least another. Well, that one is about just over. How do I say it? Is it half empty or half full? It's probably just under halfway. So half a bottle, and I've got to have at least another bottle. So, if not, then have another beer. All right, thank you, Frank. I will. Sorry, I should really have let you finish that, shouldn't I? Never mind. Oh, okay. Oh, I love that one. I love the thick noodles. The thick noodles are gorgeous. You think I'm half full? I'm a half wit. I look at that half full, half wit. Oh dear. Yeah. Work hard, then play hard. I really love those noodles. Those big, thick udon noodles. They are really good, lush. Can I say lush? Yeah. So, darling, tell me again, Thai for talk too much.
Good man.
Good.
Good man.
So, tell me what first tell me. First tell me different.
What is going to do?
Yeah, first tell me talk too much, different.
Good man. Có xem là good man.
No, okay. Good Mac. Good man. So, guys and girls, here we go. We have our little Thai lesson. So, food mag. Talk too much. We'll visit you, must be. Yes, no problem, Brian. No problem. Yes, don't tell them. We'll get demonetized for being racist about white noodles. Oh God, don't start me off. Thick white noodles, even. Is that an acronym for those trolls? Thick white noodles. They're not using their noodles. I think we've talked about that too much. Moving on. So, what was it? Food mag. Everybody after me. Food mag. Food mag. You talk too much. The reason why I said that was we genuinely, okay, Fern was teaching me Thai phrases, and one of those was, "You're talking too much." But she said a different phrase, and I really, in one ear, out the other, I've forgotten what it was. No, I haven't, Frank. And I sort of resist going for massages, especially on my back. Maybe I'll have a foot massage at some point, but I'm a bit wary about the sort of language barrier that may result in me being permanently damaged on my back because I find that if I put any pressure on my lower back, it really effing hurts. And I know that when they do Thai massage, they do apply a lot of pressure. So she called you Buddha, as you did. So Kwamsuk, Miss Kwamsuk, happy. Miss Kwamsuk, mate. Did she rub your tongue? Yeah, so that's why I'm a bit wary about any sort of massage, but especially the Thai ones, which they do tend to be a bit more vigorous. So I might have a foot massage at some point, but I think my back is out of balance. So what you're looking for, Kern, Sabai, is actually not Sabai, Sabai Mai. How are you? They can say Sabai Mai, and they also Sabai. Yeah, so Sabai. That was the question, wasn't it? Answer that. But Mi Kwamsuk is happy, so you can say Mi Kwamsuk. Sabai is feeling. Yeah, as you know, guys, there's more than one way. More than one way. Feeling good. Happy. Yeah. Feeling good, happy, yeah, whatever. Feeling good, whatever. Yeah, that's what we say. So it's quite good. It's quite a good opener as well. You go somebody Mai? Yeah, so Sawadika, somebody Mai? Yeah. And then you have to get ready for the answer because they will ask you. So somebody Mai? Ah, and you? Oh my God. Mom? Yes, Brian, don't bring it down to bosoms. Bring it down one level. Bosoms. We were talking about that as well. So tonight there was a Jim, I think it was Jim, might have been Chinese actually, talking about a particular lady with a rather large bosoms and nom nom mac mac. Nom nom mac mac. Nom mac mac. Big bosom. But you know, guys and gals, we are getting a bit crude here, but let me just finish that one with more than a handful is a waste. Okay, remember that. Doesn't matter how big they are, more than a handful is a waste. Actually, I think that's why I like Thai ladies, because they tend to be handful size. Is that too much information? Sorry. I think I've gone. You know that line, you know that line there. I seem to have gone over it slightly. Oh dear. Never mind. Oh, Mr. Go for bra shopping with Mr. Alfie. Oh God. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that one. Actually, you haven't seen the size of my boobs, mate. I've probably got bigger ones than my wife. Who missed this, as they say. A bit of a innuendo. Never anybody. David. Like I say, you know, innuendo. Never did the Carry On films any good, did it? Any harm? Oh, not if you're my. Oh, Contango. Don't give us a nightmare. It's booby time. Oh, God. No, we definitely have gone down that road. It's a one-way street. Actually, I said that wrong. It's a one-way track. A dirt track. Pity I can't get the jokes right, isn't it? Never mind, whatever. Don't need to. I think that's why people want me to put my shirt on, because they don't want to see my attributes. They'd rather not see them. They'd rather guess. You'll never be able to unsee that. Well, it's all right for you. You can turn it off. I have to live with it every day. So there we go. What else do we know? How many we've got watching? I'm not looking, but I'm not worried. Not worried about it. But it's Andy. Hello, Andy. Oh, you're very kind, Andy. And can I say, while you're here, I know you don't come on very often and comment, but I know you watch the videos and everything. I wanted to say a big thank you to you, because you're actually one of the two Patreons. Now, next week or the week after, you are going to be a Patreon for exactly 1 year. So thank you very much for being that for 1 year, because it's greatly appreciated. And I hope you enjoy what you see. So thank you very much, Andy. Very kind. And I hope you're also using your mug that you've got, because your tea mug. So there we go. But thank you very much for that. That's very kind. And I'm going to leave my attributes covered. Send the topless pic. Oh, I don't think I should do that, Frank, because actually he's probably bigger than I am. I've seen photos, and it is a rather large, rotund Australian chappie that will remain unmentionable. Yeah, really appreciate that. So there we go, fantastic, and lovely people that we have here today. It's great, fantastic. Contango, see Contango, he loves it so much that he's here every day. Can't keep him away. And if you want to know who he is, then go and watch the last series, because we had a meet up with him up in Chiang something or other. Was it Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai? Whichever, whatever, one of those two. They're both the same, aren't they? Really. Hello, Glenn. How are you down there in lovely Pattaya? Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. There you go. See, still got it, even without a stream deck. Who needs the stream deck when you've got my singing? Hello, Brian. Was that thanks for me, or was that thanks for Randy? I don't know. Ah, well, never mind. We'll all catch up. All right. Yeah, I have spoken to everybody. That's good. So there we go. It's an hour and 45 minutes. That's a world record. Oh, look at that! He's at the hideaway with Mr. Alfie Barr. Oh, thanks, Brian. Thanks to all Andys. Yeah, every single Andy in the whole world. Because we're all lovely. That's what it is. We're all lovely Andys, and also we're very Andy. Get it? I used to be called Andy. In fact, I still am. I'm very Andy to be around. Yes, Glenn, looking forward to that. So I don't know if you heard the plans, but you must be off. All right, okay, well, take care, Sinista. 6 hour shift, oh my goodness me. Well, thank you for popping in. Don't forget, we'll be here tomorrow if you're going. Well, you are going, I know you are, because you just said you are. But if anybody else is going, no. Oh, just at home, okay. So Mr. Alfie Bob was at the hideaway, which is why he's not on here. Or the other reason is probably because he's pissed. It could be that he's pissed. There you go. So what's my plans? Well. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Actually, you've got to swing like that, haven't you, when you do it? Yeah, kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. I've lost it, guys. I've lost it. Very, very briefly, because we've all heard this 58 million times tonight, but we're going to try and do Udon Thani. Catch you next week. Fantastic, brilliant. So listen carefully. Udon Thani and then Pattaya. And then a few other things in between, Bangkok and things like that. So, it's going to be brilliant, that one. In Pattaya, we're going to have me, Mr. Alfie, and Glyn. Yes, it's going to be good. It'll be good. Live stream. And we should be okay, I think, because the 8 o'clock, even if we did it 9 p.m. That's about the same time as now, really. And well, it was when we started. It's not anymore. It's like, what is it? How much is it? 11:20 at the moment, isn't it? In Thailand. And it's 5:15, 5:17 in the UK. I say that because my laptop is set to UK time, so I have to sort of convert it. My phone, however, is on Thai time. I don't know why. So there we go. Who's that? Oh, nothing. As you can see. I wonder if I could stick my finger up her nose. There we are. Done it. So what time tomorrow? Well, you know what time, mate. It's same as usual. We have a window, right? No, seriously, we have a window of opportunity, right? Which is between 8 and 10. So 8 and 10 for the start time. And I see, it's set to location. Fair enough. And you will get notification beforehand the live stream time, because there'll be a notification thing that if you subscribe and click the bell and then say yes and whatever, when I do the live stream thing, it will come up on your feed, like, as you can then click on it and it will take you to the live stream straight away. So if you do that, then don't forget to subscribe first if you're not already, and I would hope that you all are, and then the bell, and then tick the boxes, click the button, and Robert is your mother's brother, as they say. So you should then be notified. Well, according to Barry, who's not here at the moment, according to Barry, sometimes he gets his notification about an hour after it started, which I thought was quite useful. You know, it's a YouTube thing, I think. Yes, that's right. 2 to 4 UK time, which is obviously 8 to 10 Thai time. And I've sort of picked that time because it's difficult for people in the UK, but because especially if you work or whatever. But for here, it's a reasonable time of day. It's not too early, and obviously it's not too late, because obviously then now, once I've finished the live stream, I then have to go into the YouTube thing and do lots of admin, do the thumbnail, and then do other things as well. Now last night when I finished, the whole YouTube crashed. And it wasn't my fault, it just crashed. So I couldn't do any of it, and I had to wait till the morning. So that video last night did not get very many views, not as many as usual. So there we go. That's the plan. And hopefully you'll all come back tomorrow for some more. So are you all okay? We're all gonna go to bed or whatever now. We'll have a lie down in a dark room. Probably get some tea, or some dinner, whatever you want to call it. Get some dinner, have a beer, watch TV, and go to bed. So anybody in Thailand probably going to go to bed. All right, good night, Glenn. Catch you very soon, mate. We're tomorrow, even if you're around. So is that okay, guys? We'll give it a bye for now. And thanks for all coming in here, because I appreciate your support. Thanks to Wright for moderating. I think he was there. You were the only moderator here tonight, weren't you? I think, as far as I remember. There's no other moderators. But thank you for doing that, and thank you everybody for taking part. And don't forget, we'll be back here tomorrow. Just say what Thai time. Between 8 and 10, Frank. 8 and 10. Well, good night, kumbaya. Kumbaya, well, kumbaya. I mean, that guy, that is dedication for you. It's 2:30 in the morning where he is. So that's real. That's real dedication. And we appreciate it. So thank you for coming in, mate. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Frank. Thanks, everybody. Okay, that's it then. Right, I'm going to go now. Bye, Ted. Ted. Oh, yeah, I've forgotten all about that, Frank. Thanks for reminding me. Cheers. Right. Bye for now. We'll have a 3, 2, and a 1. Bye.